Hi everyone, welcome into Zara's Tarot. Thank you for being here, guys. This is your daily collective message. So this is for all signs. As always, take the parts that resonate, leave what does not. Feel free to reverse energies as it applies in your own personal situation. Okay, so let's see also, guys, if you hear any strange noises. I've got two puppy chihuahuas under this table, and yeah, they're playing, and it's quite funny, but sounds like a couple of gremlins. So anyway, try and stay focused on the message here. So let's see. It looks to me here that you're currently in a phase of clarity and self-discovery in your life, and your intuition is strengthening as you go. You're gaining a lot of insights as well from past situations. So past challenges, maybe in relationships or work situations, or whatever limits you, whatever pattern runs through perhaps your relationships, your money, your career, whatever the case may be, it's like you're gaining insight to why that is. And don't forget also, guys, we talk about this over on my Facebook community. It's called Self Healers Global. And I want to let you know we have a really exciting online event coming up on Thursday, and it's a free event, so I would love to have you over there if you're interested in all things holistic healing. We're talking about how our health and well-being and our frequency impacts our manifestations and our relationships and so on. It's all connected, right? So head over there and I will get those details through if you send me a private message. So Self Healers Global, see you there. I just seen 1, 2, 3 and 2, 3, 4's on the clock. My oh my. So if you're seeing a lot of kind of synchronicities around numbers right now, look them up, okay? Write them down as well. 1, 2, 3 means your past is in your past, like your past troubles are behind you, okay? You don't need to worry. So that's really interesting, because I see here that in your past you might have felt inadequate due to maybe being a bit different, possibly by someone with a strong influence in your life. Could have been a parent, a teacher, a best friend, whatever it was. And remember, it's really essential to love and embrace your own uniqueness now. People who once caused you maybe discomfort will no longer be in your life, right? And it's really what these right, come on now, be nice. So it's really funny how we've seen like that message, that 1, 2, 3 message. The past is in the past, and people who once caused you discomfort, they're not going to be around anymore, right? So trust that things will get better and better, especially within the next year. You're shedding a lot of old patterns and you're becoming a better version of yourself. So don't worry, this challenging phase that you may have went through is part of your transformational story. And it's freeing you from your past trauma, and it's leading you towards this brighter future. So in this world, of shifting emotions, there was someone who had decided it was time to move on from a situation that no longer served them, right? And I feel you deliberately took steps forward here to change your life. Okay, it was very difficult though, 10 of Swords, and you had to be very assertive with certain individuals as well. You had to really stand your ground, I see. You really had to stand up for yourself before, especially before if you were maybe a bit quieter, you really had to assert yourself. And I feel here as well, when we see the King of Swords, you could have detached a little bit from your feelings. You had to detach maybe from your feelings and be a bit more logical. So I see here a relationship, it was like a puzzle with these missing pieces. It was as if fate had intended, two souls to be together, but something like maybe a third party had interrupted this connection. It was like a situation influenced by external factors like distance, friends or other complications. But in the midst of all of this, a new energy emerged, and love is blossoming here once more. It's like a sunrise after a long dark night, and a connection is coming back to you here slowly but surely. And it looks like it's starting off as maybe a friendship. Okay, there's something here that's slowly growing into something deeper. It's like a connection that's really nurtured and matured over time. It's like a slow burning flame here I'm seeing. There's passionate feelings here, and they're coming to the surface. It's like a love story is beginning to unfold here. One kind of step at a time. So I do see you've walked away from something or someone in your past. You've moved towards, a brighter future. You've had to be very assertive and very strong in certain situations. Maybe you've went through divorce, money problems in situations. But I see here now, things are starting to become full circle and you're getting back on track. And I'm also seeing someone here it's slowly but surely moving forward. Also, there might be an invitation here to a celebration, perhaps like a wedding or an anniversary. It's like an opportunity to, get around people and be in joy and celebrate love. I also see like an old flame here, right? I'm not going to lie. I know some people don't like it when they see the past person come up in a reading, but it's not, if it's not resonating with you, it's not for you. So I do see like an old flame here, possibly someone that was quite immature in the past. They're making a bit of a return here. And as I said, I feel like they're coming in slowly, It's been quite complicated and complex, so I see, and it's had a lot of twists and turns. Perhaps you've both been going through like divorces or moving jobs or a lot of difficult situations on both sides. But it seems you're both in alignment now and you're both in a more stable place where you can now come together. So there is a new possibility here. It's like a fresh start, a new place. And ultimately here I see that you're letting go of the past once and for all, making room for new beginnings. And you're finding love in unexpected places. So it wasn't easy for you to walk away from this past situation. I feel there was a lot of people that said, you're really crazy for walking away from this. But I feel there was something that happened maybe around a full moon or a new moon where you had this kind of wake up call. It was like an instant moment, a moment of like, the time is now, I need to go. You could have got up and left in the middle of the night, or you've walked out in an abrupt fashion. Your mind has just switched. And don't get me wrong, it had been, burning for a long time. It had been really building up for a long, long time, but you did have a light bulb moment where you're just like, now, time is now, right? And when we see the Wheel of Fortune, you are right to do so because that is fate, that is your destiny. And you cannot stop the wheel. The wheel is in full motion and you've just got to kind of go along with your intuition and your heart at that time. There could have also been a betrayal here on some level with the Ten of Swords, King of Swords. This is someone who could have been very harsh with their words, very, very combative and aggressive. There's someone here who could have been very, very argumentative. They cut very deep with their words. They could just go in an all, like an attack. Could have been through emails or text messages. Something here that was very, very serious and very damaging at the time. And it is linked to maybe money, career or family. It could have been an old boss or an ex-husband. But I tell you something, you get out of there pretty fast and you decided to move towards someone else or something else. I see like that this Three of Wands, a third party situation here. There was something else that you wanted to pursue or someone that you wanted to pursue, something that is very linked to your passion, and you moved very, very fast towards that, and you're overcoming a lot of obstacles here. And when we see the Chariot, it does say that if there's any obstacles on your path as well, you're more than capable of overcoming any of this. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's telling you that a slow and steady approach will be your best option at this time. So take your time. This could also be about learning something new and gathering information and taking your time as well. So guys, that is today's message. I hope you enjoyed this. Please, as always, like, share and subscribe. Drop me a comment if you resonated with this today, and take care.